Yeah, but I'm just practicing right now.
Okay.
I'm nervous. Oh, wait a minute, let me scratch that. Okay. Welcome back, sweeties. Today I have some good friends on here. This is not going to be your last time seeing them. You're probably going to see them a couple of more times in the next few videos. So I'm going to let them introduce themselves and then we're going to get right into it. So,
I'm Jordan.
I'm Shayla.
China.
D.
Todd.
And the one and only
Girl.
Maculia.
So I know that you mentioned that you just turned 25, so we're just gonna hop on into it. The topic today is 20 something. Like at what age do you really supposed to have it together? Because social media have you thinking that you're supposed to be having it all together by 25, like you're supposed to be a millionaire. Like most of these influencers are like what, 21, 22, like they younger than us. We like what, 23, 24, 25? Yeah. So I'm just saying, like, at what age do you really supposed to have it together? Because me, I know I'm 24 and he I'm 25. I don't have it all together. I admit that. I don't have it all together. I'm still working on me. I'm still finding my purpose. Honestly, like, I have a degree, but that degree don't define me. I'm still finding myself. So I'll leave it to you guys. So, like, to my girls, so, like, what is 20 something? Like, what age do you really supposed to have it all together?
I don't feel like it's a certain age. I feel like putting it that way, like, if you put a certain age on certain things that you should be doing, it's just because of what you saw on social media. So I feel like everybody has their own path, everybody has their own, you know, speed. So it's not a actual age what you should put on certain goals. Like, it's just whatever you want to do at that time. And I feel like social media kind of perpetrates everybody's life. Like, personally, me, if I'm on social media and I see somebody who's the same age as me and I feel like they done bought a house or, you know, they married, just like, dang, like, I should be in that same predicament. But then again, I have to realize, like, God may have put me in this situation for this purpose. Like, it's not for me to be in someone else's path or space. So I feel like it's not a certain age that you should be doing something.
I feel like social media have its pros and cons. Like, the pros is, like, it teach you what to, like, how to go about in life. Like, people talking about Bitcoin, credit, all of that. Some people would never know if it wasn't for social media. So don't get me wrong. I love social media. I love the fact that it informs us. But sometimes it has its cons where it's just like we should have it all together, which can basically bring depression too sometimes when you just see everybody having it together and you don't have it together. So I feel like that it has the pros and cons. Like, it gives you that wake up call, like, you need to get your shit together, but it also gives you, like, why the fuck you ain't doing this and you 24? I'm still young, I'm still figuring it out, I'm still making my mistakes. So
Yeah. I'm big on what she said, like, God's timing. I don't believe in all that other stuff. Like, you gotta walk your path for yourself. Like, do your part, you know, stay in your lane. You don't know what people had to go through to get to where they was at, you know, that they got so quickly. You know what I'm saying? And then, you know, we get out here good, you know what I'm saying? But them folks might have went through hell to get there so quickly, you know, and God takes you on your own path so you can learn shit. So when you do get to that point, I feel like it makes you more ready. Like, I feel like people have that different processes so that you can be ready for when your purpose get here. So, like, yeah, staying on your path, like, on time, man. That's me.
I would say, as I've been looking back on it and reflecting, like, I feel like as I done turned 25, like, and also, like, social media has been influenced. Like, I know what I'm working towards. And then when I look back at being 24, I'm like, oh, I'm young. And I was just 22, you know, and 22 and 21, you know, 2 years ago. So, you know, that is still pretty young where you can make those mistakes mistakes and stuff. And then I feel like, especially the background that we come from, like most of us, or I know all 4 of us from this video is from like Chattanooga, so we come from schools that are like poverty schools. We come from the hood and stuff, so we don't kind of have that education and knowledge that most people have until we got to college and we started exploring and we started, you know, living a little bit more, and it gave us that sight like, oh, it's more to just the small town that we come from. So it's like
family,
family. Like, it's just like once we got out on college, like got into college on our own, it just kind of started giving us that guide, that path, when we started to do things more. And I just feel like, you know, 20s, you know, you living, you learning, you making mistakes. I feel like 20s is also more of live, learn, grind mode. And then I feel like once you get to your 30s, that's when you start to, get it together more, and you kind of just can start setting yourself. But I feel like as in our 20s, we just living and we learning. Like, we constantly making mistakes and we learning and we doing things. So that's what I would say for the 20s.
Yeah. And even if it's like friendship wise or relationship wise, like, we still make our mistakes as we go. And it's just like going back to family, like, some of us didn't come from a family where we had everything handed to us. Like, we literally, me personally, I came to college and learned time management, money management. So it's just a lot of things that I learned just, you know, branching off from my city and coming to college, meeting new people that I had to learn. And so I just feel like a certain age, you're not gonna reach a certain goal. Like, you have to motivate yourself, but it's not based on what social media presents it as to be. Like, it's just what you know, have in your heart to do. So that's how.
Because things happen. Like, it's not gonna be like you write a plan out and that plan just happened. Like,
exactly. You're gonna have obstacles, right?
You go through stuff that comes up, and I feel like y'all said, social media plays a big old role in just daily life. You know, depression, like Tia just said. Just, you know, in life.
Yeah, I agree, because don't quote me, y'all, don't quote me, but it's a post. It was kind of comparing us people to like popcorn, and it was like, you know how you heat up popcorn, it all don't pop at the same time. Everybody not gonna do shit at the same time. Like, don't do shit, you know, feel like you need to be doing stuff off of what everybody else is doing. Everybody gonna do it on their own, just like me. I'm the only one that, I just got a baby, I just got a kid. It's a different path. It wasn't the path I expected, but you know, it's gonna take time. I'm gonna have to figure it out. I'm gonna have to get it together. I got my degree, just like you said. That's a big thing, but it's not. It doesn't define who I am. You know?
Yeah, that's not here.
I mean, it's something I did, but it's. I need more. I want to do more, so I can't. You know.
Congratulations on being a new mom.
Yes. He is so precious.
So cute. He's so freaking cute. Y'all gonna see him. Not soon, but well, it was great talking to y'all. I hope you all enjoyed this show. Stay tuned for more, because this isn't the first or the last talk. This is just the first talk film, but hope you all enjoyed. Y'all have a lovely evening, lovely night, and thanks for tuning in. Bye.
Bye, guys.
I got a chase if y'all need one.
Girl. Hold on, let me put can you put your phones on mute?
Oh yeah, mine's already. I ain't got a check. I need to see
Where's my wine?
Anybody need a refill?
What next gonna pass?
Anybody need some lip gloss?
Yeah, should be correct.
Miss Mama's.
Oh. I'll wait.
Girl, that nigga is gonna call you.
I'm gonna just have baby day. I was told to fuck up.
I'm apologizing in advance if I burp. Just
Cause we did hear it smell like the B word.
What's like?
bologna.
You been eating bologna? The B word.
No,
Some shit didn't smell like that when it digest though.
what? Cause you look like you had something to say.
Oh my God.
I was gonna say, I'm your best friend. I was gonna agree. My shit smell like bologna too.
Oh,